Now, Kenya's South Sudanese nationals in Kenya have joined the plea for swift action to save their country. Eldoret is one of the towns with a sizable South Sudanese population. Our reporter in the North Rift, massacre spoke to some of them and now joins us live from our Eldoret studios. Mercy, a very worrying situation even to those families that are very far away from home.
Yes, indeed. A very sad situation here in Eldoret. In fact, even as before we tried to talk to the South Sudan residents living here in Eldoret town, there are about 2,800 of them. And just early this year, on the month of February, we were at the Kakuma refugee camp where South Sudan refugees were trickling in their hundreds, even after the peace treaty was signed between the rebels and the government. It is indeed a sad state. So today we spoke to some of the residents, the church leaders and the local leaders in Eldoret town. There are about 2,800 of them in their numbers finding home here in Eldoret town, and they say they can only hope for their country, hope for the best, and also pray for the best for their country. Listen in.
Welcome.
Music is food for the soul. At Kapsoya area in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County, these children dance to the rhythm. They are from South Sudan, living in Kenya. Even though they seem happy, many here either have a relative in South Sudan or have lost someone they know in the ongoing conflict. But as the drums beat, one message they send in unison back to South Sudan.
Despite our diversity, we are one. So what we need is just peace to prevail in our country.
It's the holiday season, and at exactly 4 p.m. every evening, these children gather to practice the music and dance for the Sunday church service. There is where many get hope and get to pray for home that is South Sudan.
We are here in Eldoret and we think back what happened in South Sudan, but we felt that God is the one who will intervene and help my people and my wonderful country.
Even as they try and find a home in Kenya, the church leaders and the leaders of the South Sudan residents living in Eldoret know too well that home is where their heart is, being thankful to Kenya for hosting them, but at the same time calling on the world to intervene in South Sudan.
All the leaders should look into the situation of South Sudan and put it in a respectful way and listen to the various voices and bring them together without segregating one side.
And I want the international community to intervene and help our people.
Many voices, different tribes. One song, same dancing style, same goal, peace, achieved miles away from South Sudan.
We are in unity. There's no tribe, there's no Nuer, and there's no Dinga. We are just one. We are just one.
Hopefully soon, South Sudan will emulate. Mercy Kandie, KTN, Kapsoya, Uasin Gishu County.
We are one.